Hello and welcome to Theme Parks and Attractions. Today I'm at Southampton and today I'm going to be checking out the Titanic story. There's lots of information in here about the Titanic and I'm going to take you around and show you what's in here. But before we get into the Titanic Museum, can I ask you to give me a like and subscribe? It really does help the channel grow. Now let's get in there.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
And this is the entrance for Southampton Titanic story. Let's walk in and see what's in here. I've never been in here before. And here we go, there's a wall of all of the people that's been on the Titanic just over here. Now on this wall you get lots of different information about different people. Here we go, William Harder here, window cleaner from Southampton, aged 39. And moving down you've got Charles Lightoller there, which was a second officer. And obviously he's based in Abbey in Hampshire as well. And if you just look at this, obviously all of these, a lot of them are from Southampton. You've also got some people from London, places like that, but the majority of them were actually based in Southampton. Yeah, it says over here, the crew of the Titanic had 897 crew members and over 3/4 of them were living in Southampton. And just across from the wall, you've got some more important figures just over here. And here's the Captain Edward John Smith. I'm sure you've seen him. If you've seen the Titanic films or anything about the Titanic, you'll know about him. And just give you a bit of information here about him as well. What else do we got there? Yeah, we've got the second officer, the coal trimmer just over there. Stewardess, I've never heard of her before. Yeah, and a couple of other people just over here. There we go. Look out. Right, let's get around the rest of it and see what's in here.
We all go to. I guess. You don't live around here? I am.
This is a really nice section in here, giving you lots of facts and showing you more about the Titanic. Yeah, it's really nice in here. You've got obviously all of the sound effects in here going off. You've got all of these cutouts here, and it looks quite realistic. I mean, they're obviously popped out a little bit, giving it a more realistic feel in here. What's this over here? Just a few bottles over it. There's a sign up there as well. Yeah, let's get round and I'll show you what else is in here. Now, if you bring any kids in here, you can actually dress up in here. Obviously, these are clothes from the times in here, so there's a little sign in here actually as well. Please leave your clothes as you'd like to find them. So yeah, if you want to dress up in some Titanic clothes, then come down here. And here we go, what do you think? And just across from the clothes, just over here, you've got this huge room with two sections. I'll show you around. Just over here you've got a White Star flag. This is quite nice. Yeah, this is really old, so even though it's got a few marks on it, it's in great condition. There's lots of artefacts to see in here. If you just look over here, number 14, you've actually got a discharge book. And number 18 is actually a discharge letter too. Now, one thing to note in here, you've got lots of doors that you can open. This one says White Star Service. You open a door and it actually says this is the styler plate used in a first class dining room just in there. And yeah, lots of little things to look at. I'm not going to open all of the doors because we'll be here for quite a while. Obviously there's a White Star plate just over there. I'll give you a bit of a zoom in. It says Liverpool on the plate there. Yeah, there's lots of things to open in here. Let's move on anyway. I'm going to show you around some more things. Now that was the first slide with a few windows there, several artefacts, and I'm going to show you around the other side now. Yeah, you got some more information on Titanic just over here. And the other side, just over here, not too sure what's here. Here we go. You've got a detail of all of the rooms. There we go, that says third class just over here. Second class, a little picture there as well. You've got some more little windows just over here. I haven't been around this side yet, so this is all new to me too. have a little look around, shall we? Picture of the coal department just over here. Okay. Gotta watch out, there's a shadow of me on the wall there. And yeah, it's just some bits of artefacts and everything. There's a lot more around the corner there. I'm going to take you in there now. Obviously you've got this anchor just over here too. Bit of information about the anchor just here. And there we go. There's not much in these two little sections here, so I thought I'd just give you a quick look around. Let's move on. Now I'm sure in the other sections there's lots more to see and do. So let's take a little look around now. I've not been around here, so this is all new to me, as I was saying again, and this is a lovely little picture of Titanic just over here. Right, I'm going to get round now to the main parts and show you what's in the other rooms. And this is what we really want to see. You walk in here and there's a White Star Line deck chair just here. A bit of information about it. First and second class passengers on White Star Liners can enjoy the fresh air on deck in chairs like this. This deck chair is from the Olympic. It's giving you an example of what it used to look like. Over in the grand staircase section now, it's got a bit of information here. The first class areas of Titanic reflect the wealth, privilege and confidence of the passengers. Two of the most elaborate and spectacular spaces are the grand staircases at the centre and the front of the ship. Yeah, this here looks stunning, it really does. We are now at the bridge where Edward John Smith would have manned the ship, just over here. And here we have the wheel. Look at this. This is really good. And there we go. And look what we have over here. You can actually move this too to full stern. Now this is really impressive in here. As I was saying before, you've got the steering wheel in here, and when you turn this, obviously you've got the screens in here. It's gone off now, it just gives you a bit of information on there. It's been going for a while, but yeah, you just steer it like this and obviously it steers the boat round, which is really impressive. Now if you do want to go on this and you want to restart the screens, there's a press to restart here and that will reset the screens for you. Now just over here we have a telephone that Titanic's bridge would have used to stay in touch with crew members working in other areas of the ship. We now move to the second class cabin and this is what it would have looked like in Titanic for second class. It's not too bad here for second class, to be fair. It looks quite nice in there. Straight into the boiler room now. Now in the boiler room there's actually 6 boiler rooms. Firemen shovel coal to keep the ship moving. The coal fires heat water to make steam. This turns the engines and keep the propellers running. And as you come into the boiler room, there's 2 interactive boilers here. Obviously you can pull the handle and the lights come on, and just over here, fire them up. You press this button just down over here and obviously the boiler lights up. This one actually doesn't move, but the other one actually does. I mean, if you come over here, I had it moving a minute ago anyway. I'm not too sure, it's a little bit jammed at the moment, but there's a way of doing it. Yeah, you actually have to lift it up, pull up and lift up, and there you go. Now this is the Morse code section. This is where the communications used to be held from Titanic to communicate to the outside world. And obviously you've got the projection screens here telling you how to operate this. I haven't actually got a clue, I'm being honest with you, how to operate it though. Moving into another room now. This is stories about the survivors of the Titanic. They give their explanation into what actually happened. You can sit in there and listen and have a little relax.
She was looking for me and I was looking for her. We were being picked up by the Carpathia. I wasn't in the same lifeboat with her. I had spent the rest of the night screaming for her. And I found her, of course.
Now once you've listened to those stories, you come into another room here. Southampton Hear the News, where you've got lots of newspaper articles here. Look, you've got a Daily Mirror article here, 1912, look at this. Yeah, giving you lots of information. Let's see what's over here. Another cabinet displaying more artefacts. Look at these. There's a lifeboat blanket here. And you've got a coming home section too.
Running the ship at full speed.
And as you move on from out of there, you move into this huge room here where you've got more stories on this huge projection screen just over here. This is a nice airy room. You can just sit in there, come and have a little relax. There's lots of seating in here.
Had an equal chance of survival. It had been suggested before the
Now this room's actually done out like an inquiry room, obviously going through why these events actually took place. Yeah, as I said, it's all new to me. I've never been in here before, so didn't know what to expect. I walked in, I thought it was just a bigger room. I didn't really look really, and yeah, it's an inquiry room as to the events, why they actually happened.
I knew that if the weather was suitable,
Now, as you move out of that room, you've got a lessons learned wall here. Obviously, the sinking of Titanic was a tragedy, but it led to major improvements in safety at sea, and then it tells you a little bit more about as to why. Now, over by the entrance to the Southampton Titanic story, just over there, you've got more things in here. Sea City, you've got Southampton Gateway to the World. I'm going to take you in there now. Lots of other artefacts in here. You've got this just over here, and that is arriving by logboat. Small boats like this were used by early travellers. Let's have a look in this room. I'm not going to edit this out, as I said. I'm just going to give you a quick walk around and show you what else is in here. A nice big room in there, and you've got a map just over here as well. Southampton changing and growing for thousands of years. And what else we got just over here? Got some medieval artifacts just here. Let's have a look in the soldier section. Let's have a little quick look, walk in here, see what's in here. Not a lot in here, just got a screen obviously detailing different information. Got a few ships in there. Let's move out. Yeah, normally I would edit all of this out, but as I said, I'm not going to do a separate vlog of this. I'm just showing you what else is in here if you visit Sea City. Let's have a walk in here. Oh, look at this. Got the model of Queen Mary just there. Look at this. It's absolutely huge. Just take you around the other side quick. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I could have put another vlog up of this museum, but don't need to really. I can just put this at the other end of the vlog, and just want to quickly, as I said about 3 times now, just going to walk around here quickly, show you what it's like. There we go. What's this over here? Yeah, I'm going to see what's downstairs. I think there's something else downstairs. I'm not too sure. I haven't looked down there, but I'm going to go down there now and check it out for you. Now, one thing I've just noticed when you walk down the stairs, you've got lots of these old type machines down here, and I'm going to show you up close what's actually here. Now, I'll show you around the machines. You've got a 20p machine here. This one's out of use. See what else there is. You've got a crane machine just here. There we go. These are quite good. Obviously, you whack to the other side and compete against someone else. And the steerer ball's quite good as well. This one's 50p. I used to play on this back in the day. What else have we got? Never played on one of these before. Have you played on one? Let me know in the comments. Latest racer for 2 players. Interesting. Obviously you steer the wheel and race to the end. 20p for that one. And yeah, there we go. Just a few machines. Obviously you've also got a calf just over here as well. Just give you some prices of the calf. Soup of the day £5.50, baguette with 2 fillings £6, toasted sandwiches, got various drinks in here as well. Obviously you can have coffees, cakes, things like that. And yeah, there we go, that was the calf. It's the end of the day and it's time for the merch tour. And starting off this merch tour, get yourself a Titanic Teddy 4, £24.95. Or how about a Titanic Snow Globe for £11.95. And a White Star Line Cup for £12. Titanic Brew for £9.95, costly. Along with the Titanic Brew, you've also got lots of Titanic books around here, various prices. For £82.95, you can build your own Titanic. Here we go, this is quite nice, some replica Titanic merch here for £7.95. And finally on this merch tour, this is £19.95 for the Titanic sign. And there we go, that was the merch tour. You know I love a good merch tour. And there we go, that was Sea City. Now firstly, I just want to say a massive thank you to Sea City because they invited me down to show you the expedition. It's actually been there a long time and I've always wanted to visit. There's quite a lot to actually see and do in there as well. Now highlights for me in there was the bridge and the second class cabin in there, that looks great. But it's not just about Titanic in there, you've got lots of other sea stuff in there. If you're a sea fan, make sure you visit. Not only that, you've got lots of arcade machines in there, you've got a cafe, and you've got a gift shop. Love a good merch tour. As always, theme parks and attractions, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate your support. Also, drop me a comment. Have you been to Sea City? Are you going to be visiting the Titanic Museum soon? Let me know in the comments. Also, click that subscribe if you're a new subscriber, and I'll see you in the next theme parks and attractions video. See you soon.